We start Sunny's second episode by exploring Imatech, Masa's place of employment. The laborers are mechanized, and automated systems walk the rows to monitor each individual. But one of the staff members answers a call and bolts from the room. Level 5 has had a security compromise. After that, we go back in time and meet Susie and Masa. While Susie is selecting food from a vending machine, the latter offers some guidance. However, just as she approaches the counter, he walks up and takes a seat beside her. He takes advantage of the fact that he knows she chose the extra spicy meal to ask her for a drink later. The episode includes further flashbacks that expand on Susie's backstory. In addition to an article about hikikomori, which is essentially a complete retreat from society and a search for social isolation, she traveled to Japan for the cuisine and culture. On paper, it sounded ideal to her, and as luck would have it, Masa has been doing this for 3 years. He continues to guard his notebook very carefully, saying that these are merely sketches for fun, because he doesn't think she understands what true loneliness is like. Susie is uncomfortable in the present as she observes Sunny staring at her through the window. Susie confronts Sunny directly as she enters the house again, demanding to know what Masa was up to. It seems that she is at a loss for words and becomes discouraged when Susie becomes irritated with her response. Sunny doesn't know if Masa intended to kill anyone because her earliest memory is perhaps meeting Susie. Susie takes Sunny to see an engineer, who remarks on how sophisticated the robot is. The files are locked, and someone has been updating her all the time. Susie wants to hack into Sunny to learn the truth, and she is aware that there is a guide available to help her do this. She receives guidance from his assistant, who chases after them, but the engineer becomes uneasy and orders them to leave. This seems to be the Dark Manual. The creator of this is a genius who uses a certain sigil as a mark, but nobody knows who they are. Now, Susie seems to be reminded of Masa by this. Since Masa's whereabouts are still unknown, Susie visits Masa's mother in an attempt to learn more about the symbol. The image with the sigil on the wall has been taken down, but she is occupied with an internal party that seems to have been Hameko's idea. Concerns are raised when Masa's mother throws away the photo and keeps her cards close to her chest. She is undoubtedly concealing something. Susie and Sunny riff off one another back at home, with the robot picking up tips from Susie and giving as good as she gets. Susie is determined to locate the journal and make the connections, so she keeps looking through Masa's study. She slouches against the desk and lists all of Masa's wonderful qualities, such as his role as a good father. Sunny points out that they should go to Masa's place of employment because if he was hiding something, it wouldn't be at home. The following day, Susie and Sunny arrive to Imatech. But the robot keeps blurting out Division 5 denied, as if there were some kind of barrier blocking its progress. Susie convinces Yuki to grant her entry to Division 5, but when she arrives, it appears like every room is dark. This then connects to the beginning of the show, when the worker dashes to Division 5. Susie now walks into the yellow room and sees that an attempt has been made to clean up the blood on the floor. She dashes outside and conceals herself beneath one of the desks. But Sunny saves the day for her, appearing on the observatory deck and using their VR headsets to play workout routines for the staff so she may sneak off. Susie complies, and finally the two leave for their own house. That being said, when the plane arrives with Masa's shoes, Susie gets some unpleasant news. It seems to imply that he's dead, yet that doesn't seem likely in the